at the moment seems to be social networking, and off the back of that, social search. So it's this idea of using your friends and using your social network to help you find web pages which are relevant to you. So for example, if I do a search for travel, the top result might be, Expedia or Travelocity or whatever it is. But actually for me and my friends, we happen to know that British Airways is the best site for us, for example. It would be good if we could somehow take my friends' influences and apply that to search. And that's what we're getting a lot of questions about at the moment. But yeah, social graph, social networking seem to be very hot. My impression of the second edition of eLiberatica is difficult to assess fairly because I missed the first, unfortunately, but the quality of content that I've seen presented here and the types of speakers are very, very impressive. The focus on security, one of the speeches I saw was very interesting and addressed some very key points, which I thought was very good. You can never get enough information about security out to people, and it's something that should be foremost in everyone's minds. The quality of presenters that you've got here from Dell, from Microsoft, and the sponsors also around is equally impressive. It's great to see that you guys, even though people in the US and the UK maybe think, oh, Romania or somewhere in Eastern Europe very small, you've managed to get an incredibly strong presence of technology partners here, which is brilliant. And I think having been here to see the quality of people here and talk with some people over lunch, it's clear why you've been able to do that.
OS community, I think, started in the university, so there is a big chunk of technical people, especially, mostly in the operating system area and database. I think it's not enough mature in the application area, which only started from 1-2 years ago to build such a community. So it's a big room for improvement from our perspective as an application developer, to increase the amount of developers in the application area and not only in the operating system and database. But what is nice on this event, that we have a lot of students and young people that are interested in this technology and movement. In my opinion, it's a false statement, because the IT world will move into the services direction. So everything will be service-based, a lot of hosted on premises or hosted on demand. So which means that it will be a mix, hard to judge in percentages, because most of the stuff will be hosted on the cloud. So this Google, in my opinion, is a good example in this respect. The hottest trend, I think, the web application, everything to be simpler. We don't have resources in IT as enterprises, so everything should be simpler, with a lot of why not energy saving. So I think the energy problem becomes more and more important, and it will be affected also the IT industry.
To
be honest, I'm positively surprised. Before I got this invitation, I didn't even know there was an open source community in Romania, because in my commission program we have very few contacts to Romania, and I think it's alive and kicking, the open source community in Romania. And as far as you can judge for a conference, it has it looks very professional and very up to date.
I'd say exciting, and I'm looking forward to coming next year.
Very nice setting. I think it's a success.
You don't need more. I intend to come to the third one.
You've managed to get an incredibly strong presence of technology partners here.
Now it becomes the really hard part to continue on the same level.
Here, and you're just taking to the next level this year.
A major IT event in Romania.
Again, I'm positively surprised about the number of the audience and the quality of the audience. And I also like very much the program, because I don't know how Legit did it, but he has attracted quite a lot of high quality speakers that did interesting presentations, and I hope he will have the chance to continue.